We're just about ready to go. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I've actually opened up the custom, well, the randomized Super Metroid ROM file. I'm only too sure this one's it. There we go. Oh, Patrick, welcome back. There we go. And yes, I decided to actually randomize Samus's suit colors. Because I was getting bored of seeing, like, the default ones. Took me 3 tries to get down the elevator. Really now. So I'm gonna have to get the morph ball out of the ceiling, obviously. And wall jump out of there. That's no problem, though, with the wall jump. Yeah, one wall jump by itself is definitely easy enough, to say the least. I'll just boost off one of the guys that's climbing on the ceiling to get the morph ball. There we go. So glad that actually worked. So I actually did look up an easier method to just damage boost into whatever items in the ceiling there. That's probably the easiest one to do, but it's slower than just hopping off of the green guy to just damage boost into the item. You can get up there much faster if you just damage boost into the green guy instead of one of the guys that's climbing on the ceiling, but damage boosting off the guy on the ceiling is just a lot easier. And if I just mimic that exact same movements every time I need to just damage boost into the ceiling, I'll probably get it every time. Fail. Okay, so the screw attack is in this room. I'm definitely going to grab that for sure, because that's going to help a lot with combat, to say the least. So I definitely want screw attack. But I do want to see these other items while I'm at it still. Mainly because you got 5 more power bombs, which is always nice to have at least 10 as you start the seed off. If you have like 5, you're just really likely to run out. Okay, so I guess running out of power bombs isn't going to be a problem this time around. And that is certainly going to help out with combat, that screw attack, so that's another really good find. That helps tremendously with combat, to say the least. Oh, I could just use screw attack to take care of those enemies there. No missiles necessary. I usually don't see screw attack this early. This is like one of those special cases where I just got really lucky with finding that early. So I wonder how fast my clear time's gonna be. Better yet, I wonder how much time I'm just gonna end up saving overall just because I got the screw attack this early on. Because I normally don't dig into something this good this early. Odds of that happening are usually pretty low, to say the least. That's really going to make checking all these areas a lot risky. Oh, a lot less riskier, I meant to say. It's going to make that check a lot easier. I can just somersault into the side hoppers and one-shot them, actually, if I wanted to. I'm out of super missiles, and I still didn't quite hit that block just yet. I think I'm probably going to come back to that item later when I have more super missiles to work with. Otherwise, I'll just be forced to stop here to grind them, which is going to be way too time-consuming. Ultimately, it's not going to be really worth it. Could go back there right now if I really want to. As a matter of fact, I think I will, since I got 5 more supers to work with. Perhaps I will just do that. I'll go back there and try again for Spore Spawn's item without actually fighting him. Okay, there we go. I need to hear the sound of the super missile actually hitting something to know that I've actually done it right. So if I don't hear that sound, then I just assume it's despawned and it's not actually going to hit the block that I want to hit to get through to Spazer Beam. Not too bad. It's a beam upgrade. It is in fact a beam upgrade. But I drew into Screw Attack, which is probably just even better overall than Spazer. I mean, it could have been something even more valuable in there for all we know. Oh, almost. That was, oh. That's so close on several occasions already. Oh, there we go, now we're in. Now we're up. That was certainly annoying though, trying to just get that to work. Now it's safe to say we can put the Screw Attack back on. Oh, and then we just hit Charge Beam. Nice. And then we hit Speed Booster. Hit two very useful items in that one room alone. Two valuable items out of one room. Charge Beam's a perfectly good failsafe in case we run out of missiles and super missiles during some of the late game boss fights. And if we can combine that with Plasma, then, well, that's just probably going to be my weapon of choice to kill most of the bosses anyways. And I can just save missiles and super missiles for other fights. So if we can hit Plasma, that'll be huge, because that goes perfectly with Charge Beam. That combos very well with Charge. Now I definitely want to hit Plasma at this point. Guess I'll still pick those up. So I know what I really want to hit at this point. I want to hit Plasma Beam more so than anything else. And probably also Variasuit. So Norfair isn't just like another sort of difficult mission to undergo. Just so like Norfair isn't that tough. Or more energy tanks, but ideally more so the Variasuit. reserve tanks, and plenty of them. I think I have 3 at this point. Gotta have like at least 3 reserve tanks by now. Oh, Diamond Bar, welcome back. I have to have at least 3 reserve tanks by this point. So I have like 5 energy tanks total. You're just only seeing 2 because the reserve tanks don't actually show up on the top of the status bar. Never really liked reserve tanks. Because, like, the energy recharge stations don't even refill them up. You have to fill those up manually by picking up energy pickups enemies drop. So it's just one extra thing you need to do that just with regular energy tanks, you wouldn't be asked to do that. Perfect. I'll just run right into the mini crate and kill him in one hit. I can kill him just by running into him. Perfect. Oh, now he's gonna open his mouth. Good enough with that crate fight. Good enough, I guess. I think it's safe to say I can stop picking up power bombs at this point. Not gonna need really any more than 30, most likely, for pretty much anything. I'm guessing you two know each other or something? I could always just go to Crocomyre's room as soon as humanly possible with the speed booster, because with that, I can at least take a very quick path to Crocomyre's room. And then there's a bunch of item checks past his room that don't require me to have various suits, so that's certainly an option that I'm looking at right now. Oh, I see. So that's one of my options right there, is just go through here. Unless I take too much damage in the process just heading down here. That certainly is one of my options, though. If I do this energy tank that I want to pick up, I might have to just get the thing later. I might have no choice but to pick it up later. I'll have to come back for it, unfortunately. I'll have to come back for the thing. I'll have to come back for it, unfortunately. Now I get to hear this low health beat for the entire fight. Unless I have to burn through my reserve tanks. Which I hope I don't. Really now? We're gonna do that, I see. Really now? We're gonna do that again. Nicely timed super missile. And another good super missile. This should finish him off right here. That's gonna be the killing blow. I'll probably come back for this item behind Crocomire later while we're at it. Still probably gonna come back for the other item later. I think I'll just pick up some health here and then come back for it. I also like to go back for that energy tank. Probably should be able to get there too, most likely. Probably should be able to pull it off. Getting to that other energy tank that I saw earlier. Just another thing I'll be doubling back for. Is that, it looks like. So I think I'm actually going to probably consider grabbing that first, because as soon as I pick it up, my health does get refilled, so... We're going to go for that E-tank. Except... Actually, no, I can't. Just realized I can't go, like, the exact way I came. And now I gotta get stuck. I gotta get out of the lava. This is whatever energy I have left in the reserve tanks. I'll have to dig into these now. I don't even think... No, I'm still dead. And for a fucking missile, I died for a missile. I died for, like, fucking missile tank. I actually died and lost everything for a fucking missile. You gotta be shitting me. I actually just seriously did that for a fucking missile. Well, shit. Well, so much for that, I guess. Never mind. So much for that. We're gonna have to just start all over. So much for that. Yup, that's certainly not what I wanted to do in the slightest, but hey, it's too late now. It's too late. Oh, fuck. I thought I had more energy in the reserve tanks. I thought I picked up 3 of them, so I thought I would have had maybe at least 2 energy tanks to work with, but I guess I wasn't even close in that regards. Wasn't even close. I also didn't help that I literally got stuck in the lava for a good couple seconds. I just couldn't get out. So that also kind of got me killed there, getting freaking stuck in the lava. Like, I couldn't even escape the lava. I just wasn't able to get out until it was pretty much... Yeah, it was too late. It got to the point where it was just too late to really do anything, and had screw attack starting off the seeds, so... I blew what could have been a really good time. I just blew it on what could have been a really fast seed, actually. Just blew a really good one now that I think about it. It's not every day screw attack comes that early. I'll just have to try a lot harder and just be a lot smarter this time around. I'll just have to be smarter this time. Alright, there's our Morph Ball. At least I'm starting to really get the hang of this damage boost into the ceiling. In case Morph Ball does spawn up there, which it seems like there's a 50-50 chance that's the case that it's gonna happen. I actually had an insanely good start on my previous seed because I got the screw attack super early, but I blew it in Norfair, so it only makes sense to just start fresh at this point. Didn't take any backup saves. I honestly thought what I was doing was gonna work, but clearly it did not work at all. Clearly didn't work. Okay, I know green's not a very creative color, let's just hope it's a lucky one, though. Wait till you see the ending. Might take an hour or so to get to the ending, probably longer, but wait till you get to the ending. Oh my god. Two missiles, not bad. Except they need to actually hit this thing. That wasn't too bad. I got 6 extra missiles to just help speed up the kill a bit. He was just playing. No, I doubt it. He was just playing. Let's hope we get something really powerful to start the seed off with, but I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky 2 times in a row. Yeah, so much for screw attack being there like 2 times in a row. This time it's just like a missile tank. Wow. Now I gotta get a missile pickup. And now we can open the door. So far, no super missiles. Not the kind of start I was hoping for in the slightest. So far, no super missiles whatsoever. So, depends on how long it takes to actually find our first pack of super missiles. This might lock us out of a few item checks. Just because I might end up starting off really unlucky. There we go. So I actually can go in here straight away. So we did just get super missiles, not bad. I can't even remember the last time I used a CRT TV for anything. I'm just playing on PC. An emulator, so can't even remember the last time I set any of that stuff up. I was able to literally just use any old TV to just play most of these old games on when I was a kid. Didn't really look at the brands, like just like most TVs would actually be practical to use. Okay, we just got high jump boots. That's gonna be really useful, to say the least. Just hit high jump boots here. That's gonna help us out quite a bit, to say the least. I'm gonna hope I don't just... I'm gonna hope this is power bombs. As a matter of fact, it's not. As a matter of fact, it isn't, so I'm gonna have to just go with no power bombs for a while, it looks like. So I'll have to forego some item checks because I'm missing power bombs. These guys probably don't even drop any anyways. I actually do want to go back up the red tower. So I'm going to gather myself some super missiles quickly. Just so I can take out some of the rippers in the red tower so I don't have to just really worry about hitting them. And then I'm going to start trying to ascend the tower. Okay, I think I hit another one. Okay, there's still two in here. That's the one I really want to hit. Never really tried the Atari 2600, actually. Can't really say as a result. So I wanted to go up the red tower early because there's 3 item checks I'd like to make here. I never had an Atari 2600, however. I just realized I need a super missile. Thankfully, these cactus enemies seem to always drop them. They essentially always drop super missiles if you don't have. That was a fail. Gonna land on another of these flowers. Now we're just gonna find all missiles this seed, it looks like. Yeah, we're just gonna find all missiles. What's with this? Sure, let's just get all the missiles. So I wouldn't be too surprised if this actually gets me killed due to the fact I'm just not going to be really well equipped to do most of the fighting I'd need to do. Yeah, going in here with my current equipment seems like a really risky move. I'm going to do it anyways. Okay, we're actually going to be just fine. We're going to survive all the side hoppers. We're actually going to be just fine. Still have to escape the room, though. Alright, there we go. We're out of it. Alright, we just escaped. Nice. Now, it's certainly a little stressful having very little energy to work with, and I don't even know how much energy is in my reserve tanks either. Well, at least we have more power bombs, so that's not too bad. Could maybe just double back with my power bombs and make some more item checks right now. But then there's those side hoppers. Now I think about it, there's those side hoppers. As great as it was for its time, I wouldn't start off with the very first NES Metroid, personally. It's just tedious to refill your energy because, for example, in Super Metroid, I just used an energy recharge station, which just refilled all my energy for me. The original Metroid didn't have stuff like that. Yeah, just think of all these staples in later Metroid titles that the very first one just didn't have. Still fun and playable by all means. Except for maybe just grinding your energy, but other than that, still a pretty good game, Metroid, for the NES. Probably the one thing that really just sort of made it, like, kind of a mess for me compared to the other Metroid games, but even then, still. It's easy enough to just farm energy in the first place. You can just find one place where the same enemy just respawns infinitely. It's super easy to just refill your health, it just takes some time sometimes. Oh nice, some super missiles. I was certainly looking for those. And then I'm gonna pick up some more. And some more power bombs. So it looks like ammo's probably not gonna be a problem at this point. I'll have whatever ammo I need to play the early game now, which is good. Yeah, because before I came in here, that was starting to look like it could have been a problem. Oh, that's good. Energy tank. Always nice to see that. Right then, now back into Kraid's lair. Okay, what the hell was that supposed to be? Now I just have to finish him off with like one more hit. I'll still have to make do with that. Oh, nice. Super missiles. Alright, so... I have 2 reserve tanks. Only one of them's almost all full. I definitely want more energy before even trying Norfair without a Variosuit still. I definitely want more to work with. Still too risky to just go in with whatever I have now, to say the least. Yeah, even if I do find another E-Tank, I still doubt I'm actually going to go for it just right away. And that's definitely not an energy tank. So I'm going to start doing some more backtracking at this point. Since Norfair is probably going to be brutal with only the 3 energy tanks plus the 2 reserve tanks I have. It's certainly not going to be easy. Seems just way too risky to go for it right now, so I'll just make some other item checks. And then probably go back there. Also depends on what other items I manage to find. If I get something that'll help me get into the wrecked ship, then I could go there instead, perhaps. All depends on what I find, really. Depends on what I actually end up finding. There we go. Let's get through that gate. Well, with high jump, I can easily get up here. So let's do that. First things first, let's go and look in here, see what we find. Of course, it's more missiles. That don't really help me much. Not compared to other things I could be finding. Alright, so let's see what these other 2 items here are gonna be. Hopefully it's not just another pair of missile tanks. And that's exactly what it is, so I went here all for nothing. There's way better items I could have been finding. Could have found way better items. I'll also go back up here to look at a couple of items while we're at it as well. Spring ball. I'm gonna get the spring ball, apparently. Sure, we'll get the spring ball, I guess. And we just hit the plasma beam. That's certainly going to help with combat, but I still have, like, not enough energy to really want to go into Norfair. It would still just be such a risky play to go in there now. I think I'm just gonna save at this ship for now. And see what my other options might be. I will definitely save here, to be safe. I'm just wondering how hard it is to just wall jump up the side of this wall on the landing site with high jump on. Just wondering how bad this is really gonna be with a high jump. If it's something I can actually feasibly do or not. Still might not be able to really make it up here. Might be able to just barely get it, actually. Sucks, because I really want to look up there to see if I can find anything useful. I guess I'm not going to do that, however. So, I don't know. Well, I guess I can at least check to see what items were in fact up here. What can I get by going through the gauntlet? Missiles and super missiles, so nothing too exciting, it looks like. Nothing too exciting by going through the gauntlet there. There's one other item I can't just see by going to check up there. But I can see the rest of them, though. Just seeing what my options still actually are at this point. Well, I can go look in here first things first. Yeah, I need options. I definitely need options for Norfair, but I'm barely even getting any. But I'm seeing barely any options currently. I'm gonna try and do this gate glitch from the wrong side again. I'm gonna try this again. There's an off-screen gate I'm trying to hit. But I can't seem to hit it still. I've actually pulled that off like once. Tried to go for it again because there could be some useful item back there, but if I'm gonna waste all my super missiles and still not get it, then it's probably not worth it. I'll still probably just have to back out of it anyways. Might just have to go to Norfair like this and just see what happens anyways. My reserve tanks are full. So I got 5 energy tanks, 2 of which are reserve tanks, and... So, in other words, I don't have a lot of energy to work with going into Norfair without a various suit, so... This is why I want to just find more energy tanks, or better yet, the Various suit before going there. But it looks like I'm gonna get neither of these. Looks like I'm gonna be offered neither one, though, sadly. I'm probably not gonna get this. I'll take a safety save because I'm probably not gonna get it first try. Because the odds are just simply not in my favor right now. The odds are currently not in my favor, but we kind of just have to go for it at this point. We're gonna kind of have to go for it. First things first, what items in here? Nothing too important. Or I could actually look in here if I want to. I'll check here first. Might find something really useful here. I'll go look down here first, actually. Hope I don't get beaten up too badly in the process. There's an energy tank here. Again, I'm being tempted to just risk it and go in here for an E-tank. Which I actually get. But now I need to escape the room. Booyah! We actually just claimed that and escaped with it. Nice. So that's going to further increase my odds of just getting through Norfair. I think I'll take another safety save in case I do die still. Because if I do die, I'd have to reclaim that. I'll take a safety save again. Yeah, I have to do those jumps with pretty good timing to not fall through the crumble blocks. Hence why it was a risky move to just go in there in the first place, but that was one of the better alternatives I had left at that point. That was, in fact, one of my best alternatives, just to go there. I was being left with almost no other choices anyways. Yeah, when you really have almost no other choices to go with in the first place. Right now I gotta get out of the lava. And we're alive. With 35 points of health. Hoping I hit another E-tank in here, but don't know how likely that is. Certainly could have been better, that item find. I can always go check up here, too, while we're at it. I'd also like to look up here quickly, but this could just blow up in my face for all we know. Let's just at least see what the item is. Not worth it going for it now. It's just a pack of super missiles. If it was an E-tank, I'd definitely try and get over to it for sure. Because then that would be another full heal I could just get. I'll take another backup save, and then I'm going to go for another gate glitch. Under time constraints. And if I can hit it, then we'll be okay. And now we just have to hope I can actually hit it. Let me move, let me move. Got it! We're through. And just like that, we got through! Well, it is randomized, and Normally, you're supposed to get the Varisuit before even coming down to Norfair, but I rolled a seed where... Then again, I roll these pretty frequently, as a matter of fact. I roll a seed where I don't actually get to the Varisuit before coming down here. And with few energy tanks, it ends up being pretty challenging. At least I had high jump boots and plasma beam going for me. If I wouldn't have had those, I likely wouldn't have survived. Plasma beam just really good at taking out the enemies that I was otherwise going to have to worry about. So I guess it wasn't all bad. What item is this? Missiles, I'm just gonna leave them. Just so I could at least know it was there. Randomized Super Metroid is certainly really interesting to speedrun. Even then, there's still probably so many tricks I've yet to actually figure out how to do. That's gonna help me heal up, at least. Almost made it up there. If I would have just hit the wall, I would have made it. Oh, I could have actually wall jumped that time. We gotta get better items, though. We gotta stop getting missiles all the time, because missiles often don't do that much. Couldn't I just use super missiles anyways? So, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna opt to pick some extras up. Let's just go with 11, I guess. Hence why I wanted to grab some extra super missiles in case that gate glitch gave me trouble. Which actually did give me a bit of trouble. Oh, nice. Energy tank. That's always nice to see early on. There goes one full energy tank right there. Uh-oh. Let's get out of there. Super missile. I don't know, Data Veils, did you? I can probably just pick up health pickups. Well, better yet, I can just use the energy recharge from elsewhere. I can just use the energy recharge if I need to, and I'll be still fine. Oh. Oh. Okay. I don't know what kind of glitches you'd use if you were running that, anyways. Like, how would you glitch that exactly, anyways, in the first place? I'm just wondering as to how you could possibly glitch that out. Well, it's gonna be New Year's in no time at this point. Yeah, just 2 days is gonna be 2020, actually. Yeah, not just like a year, but a decade's gonna end. So obviously people are going to be excited in advance. It's going to become 22x in like just 2 days from now. Alright, let's try and see what's going to be in here. Let's hope I don't fall in the lava too much. I said let's not fall in the lava too much, and now I can't even stay out of the lava. E-Tank! Quick, get it! Ice Beam! Get it! Get it! Nice. I guess that did actually work. Got lucky that was an E-Tank in there, otherwise could have just really struggled to get out of there. That could have easily been so much worse. Could have not ended up with an E-Tank easily. Probably gonna want more health still to continue searching items out. Alright. I'm just gonna double back again for the energy recharge. Well, I'm glad we hit Ice Beam, because if we don't ever get Speed Booster, then we can still actually beat the seed. We need either one of Ice Beam or Speed Booster to get to Dragon and Meridia. So we got one of those major items just now. That plus Ice Beam does help with just getting around also. Why did I read that as rubbing salsa on your hippies? Alright, so what's going to be in here? What 2 items will we get by checking here now? Let's see. Grappling Beam. That is a good find, to say the least. We got Grappling Beam. Except I still have to get out of this room, but this is kind of being a problem. I was hoping that could have been an E-Tank, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to fall back on my reserve tanks at this point. Looks like I'll have to fall back on those now. And even then, still, am I gonna be able to make it out or not? This could actually be a real problem. Hurry up! Hurry up! No, don't hit the ceiling! Now I gotta refill on energy before I can even do anything else. Yeah, before I can try and do anything else, I now have to refill on energy. So I sort of screwed that up, and now I'm just gonna lose time, because I have to stay here, otherwise I'll simply run out of energy. Yeah, as soon as I can escape here, I'm probably gonna go to the wrecked ship. And now I need to actually get energy, but I'm only seeing super missiles, so I'm pretty much gonna be stuck here for a while. Had to just kind of butcher that grapple beam well, the item after the grapple beam, and it was just for something worthless anyways, and now I'm gonna be stuck here because of that. I think I'll actually turn that off for now, just so these rippers die a bit faster. And I'm getting only super missiles right now, so this really is not helping. That's the first energy pickup I've gotten so far in like the past minute of just doing this. If I can get like up to at least 2 energy tanks, it should be relatively safe to go for the gate glitch again, but who knows how long that's actually going to take. That could take forever for all we know. since I'm still seeing mostly just super missiles that I don't really need currently. No, I really do need more energy, and I'm just not getting it. I thought there was something called Crystal Flash, and I'm trying to remember the button combination for it, but apparently, as a matter of fact, I don't. Either I don't remember the button combination, or I just don't have enough ammunition to actually make it work. It's something called a Crystal Flash. It supposedly just restores energy by using up some of your ammo to do so. But I can't seem to actually get it to work. Then again, I might just be okay anyways, because I can just pick up these energy pickups, because now I'm actually starting to see them pretty frequently. I'll probably take another backup save, just in case. I could still end up failing to get back to the energy recharge. Could still fail to make it back there. There we go. Now I still have to find a way out of Norfair. We're not quite done yet. We have to just backtrack on out of here at this point. Gotta find some way out. I'll try and escape via grappling. Hopefully that'll just work out. Uh-oh. Shit, this thing's in the way, kinda. I'll try and just escape by grappling. Alright, that'll do it. That'll get us out of there. Alright, we're out of Norfair. A little time-consuming, that escape, but that'll do it. I'll probably have to look up that Crystal Flash trick that... I think it restores your energy by consuming your ammo. I just apparently don't remember the button combination to actually do it. I'll have to look it up. So I can imagine that, let's just say I get stuck in that room with very little energy again. I could just use the Crystal Flash there. And just restore energy, so I don't have to actually rely on enemies dropping pickups. So that could save me time. And it's probably not going to be really hard to figure out exactly how we do it anyways. It's probably a really easy trick in the first place. Okay, I guess I didn't quite get it still. Yeah, I'm also changing some of the missile and beam colors. I also randomize like beam colors too. I think that also affects the missiles as well, and the super missiles. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look up that trick. I'm definitely looking that up in my own time, that's for sure. Well, we should be getting out of here, no problem. Probably gonna re-equip Ice Beam right now. We'll also have to fill up those reserve tanks later, it looks like. I'll also have to see what I can do about just refilling those. So I'm likely going to start heading over to the wrecked ship at this point. I'm pretty sure it is. I just don't remember the exact button combination to do it, though. I'd certainly love to know how, considering how many more times I can see myself getting stuck in Norfair. Because I just don't have enough health to survive without Variosuit. Yeah, I'd love to know how to actually do that. This certainly isn't going to be the last time I get stuck there, I can only imagine. Missile tank is up there. No, I want to turn the high jump boots off. Whoops. There we go. So these jumps are a bit easier to make without just accidentally hitting your head on these ceilings here. Let's put these back on now. I'll take another safety save before Phantoon hits, just in case the fight gives me a hard time. Not expecting to really get anything useful just before the fight starts anyway, so... gonna take a safety save there as a result. Well, I suppose that's nice. I did save just before the Phantoon fight started. Since I don't have any suits, Phantoon will be doing full damage, so that's gonna make the fight a lot riskier than it would be otherwise. So I'm gonna hope I can just get a lot of energy pickups as the fight's going on. If not, then we might be in trouble. Oh, you mean the final Bowser fight. I see what you're going on with that. I understand. I see how you can just see how they're similar. If only I had more health to work with. I think I'm still probably gonna be able to get out of this fight in one piece, but I want to be absolutely sure. But I can't really confirm it yet. Okay, I think we're probably gonna get out of this fight in one piece. Might not have that much health left, but I think we'll be able to pull this off. And Phantoon is still alive. This must be the last cycle, I can imagine, before Phantoon just dies. Yeah, one more hit and that's gonna finish him off. And I have no E-tanks left. So... yeah. Unless I can get super lucky and find one, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Unless I get super lucky and find an energy tank not too long after finishing the fight, but not too likely that'll happen. Not really expecting it. There aren't any close recharge rooms currently. There aren't any really close ones at the moment. But if I find an energy tank, that's gonna give me what I need anyways. If I can get lucky enough to find an E-tank. That's just a huge if, though. Gravity suit. That's gonna reduce damage that I take, so that's still pretty good to find, regardless. That plus, I usually need it to beat the game anyway, so... I'll definitely take that. Not gonna complain at all. We're not complaining. I want some more energy pickups, though. I think I'll probably actually come back this way just later. I'll try to get away with not taking the safety save. Could just blow up in my face, though. We'll see. I'm just taking it slowly so I can pick up all the energy pickups that get dropped by these enemies. Okay, now I think I can just play it a bit faster at this point. I think it might actually be the same word in English, the granola. Pretty sure it actually is the same word. Oh, nice. That I'm gonna pick up. That could come in handy in some places, to say the least. Alright then. First things first, what's down here? If we can even see. Okay, we can at least try and see what's over here. but without Speed Booster, we can't claim it. It's just super missiles anyways. Well, we can't even claim it. I do also want to check what's going to be up here, because you never really know if I'm going to end up actually needing whatever might be up here. If I can make it up there, that is. Or as a matter of fact, I guess I can't make it up there. It's not really letting me up. I think I can afford to put this back on. Don't even know if this is going to be worth it or not. Probably not likely. Could have definitely been a lot better, but I'll just pick it up anyways. Could have been a much better find, to say the least. And we get to look at 2 more items once we just wait for the Chosen to bring us into the room below this one. I definitely want to hit that Vario suit by the time we need to do Lower Norfair. Because once we can hit that, I think it might be safe to say we can just go and try and finish off the whole seed. Then we'll have everything we need to just go for a finish. I don't need to pick those missiles up, so I'll just leave them. Those I'll grab, though, on the way out. I think I'm just gonna go for Meridia and hope I can find what I need there. I'm hoping I can get away with just leaving 1 item behind in the wrecked ship. Might be able to get away with it, let's see. I don't even know what I'm doing here right now. No, we're actually going back into Red Prince Star, but Meridia's not too far off from there. Meridia's not too far off, at least. Now then, let's just go to Meridia and see what we're gonna find here. Alright, Meridia, give us something nice. Let's see what we're gonna find here. Let's just hope for the best. There's an E-tank up there. I'm gonna go drop back down to go look in here. Well, actually, no, more like the room next to it. Let's go look in the room next to this one. Just to see what might be in there. Missiles up here. So, in other words, nothing too exciting, but... What about the wall over here? More missiles that I don't need to pick up. So I guess I did just go here all for nothing. Nice. Literally that for nothing. I guess I'll just wall jump off that fish, because why not? So what's in here? More super missiles, apparently. So in other words, nothing too exciting. And that's gonna bring us up here. That lets us climb up here. Just more power bombs. I'm gonna go check up here, though, with the hopes I hit Various Suit. Because without that, I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing if I don't hit that sometime soon. Right, now that was certainly annoying to get through. I'll grab that energy tank too while I'm at it. Could use an energy restore. I've only had all the items I needed already, but I'm still actually missing Various Suits, so we can't just quite stop looking for items just yet. Can't just quite ignore looking for all these items yet. Kinda still have to go for it. Oh right, I need Speed Booster to go see what these two items are. Might be able to see the items, or maybe not even see them. I can't pick them up, nor can I even see these items. So here's to hoping the Various Suit isn't up there. Because if it is, then I'm screwed. Doing alright. I need to just bring this Metroid over so I can set up a skip. Because I don't have speed boosters, so... Now I accidentally went to Morph Ball form, so I need to just try and set this up again. And there we go, just like that we got it. That was just a fail. I'm trying to just get these last couple hits is so annoying at times. Yeah, that's what I figured. Don't really need that, actually. Now I still have to hit that Varia suit. So I don't know about this currently. I'm not quite sure about this. We still don't have the Varia suit. Oops. How fast is Dragon right now, anyways? I'm gonna try something different. Except I didn't even get grabbed in the first place, so I guess not. I was gonna try and just save on ammo by killing Dragon with the grapple beam, but I ended up just taking a route with missiles and super missiles anyways. That still ended up just working. And then we hit the charge beam after that fight's done. But still, what are we gonna do about not having Varia suit exactly? That still hasn't really shown itself just yet. Yeah, but Dragon needs to grab you to be able to use the grapple beam. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with using that. Doesn't even look like it's that hard to set up either. That plus just doing that would have let me save on ammo. So now I just need to know where that Various suit is, because it still just hasn't shown up yet. I honestly don't even know when it will. We're gonna hope it's in one of these sand holes. I'm actually gonna just take the time to check both of them. Definitely not then. It's not in that hole. So I'll check another one. Hopefully I'm not gonna have to search the entire seed for one item. Let's hope it doesn't get to that point again, but it probably will, knowing me. Knowing me, it's probably gonna happen. Missile and energy tank. Neither of which I need too badly. But I guess I will just grab the energy tank anyways. And leave the missile there. Then just head back down. And continue looking for this one single item that I need. And there's 2 items to check in Meridia, still, that I usually don't go and look for, but might have to go here to make the checks at this point. Might actually have to go looking here now that I think about it. Just for lack of better options, I might have to go here. I'm gonna try and go here anyways. Even if this could just ultimately lead to nothing of use. Considering how out of the way this is, I hardly ever go here in the first place. Energy tank. So now I have to find a way out of the room, too, while we're at it. I still have to escape the room, too, by the way. Yeah, with some good wall jumps, that'll do it. Oh, now I'm back in the room. Now I'm back down at the bottom, where I just was trying to get away from. Gotta get back up again. Alright, just in case I fall down again, I'm gonna take high jump boots off. Oh, I still fell back down. I just can't stay up here. I just can't stay at the top of the room, apparently. I just literally can't stay at the top of the room. There we go. You're normally intended to have space jump by the time you get to that room anyways, but didn't run into that either, so maybe do that crazy wall jump. It would have been either that or doing an infinite bomb jump to get out of there. And there's still another item to go look at. Hoping it might be the Varia suit. There's probably also some places in Norfair to go check, too, while we're at it. There's got to be a couple places left in Norfair too, now that I think about it. And one in the wrecked ship that I don't hope I actually have to go. I hope I don't actually have to go back to. Now this is just a tricky jump to make, period. Because of quicksand. This is just tricky to make, period. Hence why I usually never go for this item unless I feel like this is one of the only choices left to make. In other words, I got that to worry about, which just really slows me down there. I got that stupid quicksand to jump out of. And now I have to wait for this guy to clear out the sand here. So what do you mean have I finished the true Cult Through the Fire and Flames remix? Okay, this was the way I was supposed to go. All that for super missiles. Disappointed. Definitely just a major time waster there. I mean, how else am I supposed to know where the super missiles are exactly? I mean, the Varia suit. So how am I supposed to know where this one item that I absolutely need is? Yeah, I'm being left with one major item to find, and we still can't seem to find it. There were also two other items in Meridia I wasn't able to check out because I don't have speed booster, so not only can I not pick them up, I can't even see them either without speed booster. So honestly, who knows what I'm gonna find at this point? Honestly, who knows how this seed is gonna end up finishing? Okay, I don't get it. There we go. Honestly, who knows how much more of the seed I'm actually gonna have to search out just to get this one item. Actually, no, scratch that. More like 3 items in Norfair to go look at. Yeah, I've already ran through here, actually. Speed boosters here. Speed boosters there. But what about Varia suit? That I still don't know where it is. Still don't know about Varia, though. But we got speed booster down there. Only reason I didn't actually pick it up is just... would have required me to have even more energy to actually successfully claim. Now we need to go back for another energy recharge quickly. So I gotta perform this again. So now we have Speed Booster. So now I can go look in here to see what items might be in this set of rooms. Again, just hoping that this will get me something we need. Hopefully we can get Varia within these next 2 item checks, but I still don't know. That's not Varia. That's not Varia either. Must have seen everything in Norfair by this point. To just knock at the Varia suit. Must have been almost everywhere in Norfair at this point. Except for 2 other items. Now that I think about it, there's 2 more items I can go try and claim. There's just 2 other items I can try and go for. Well, I guess we gotta do it. Gotta get Varia somehow. And that's just another energy tank. I'm not having any luck with this last item. Yeah, as soon as I can find the Varia suit, I can go straight for Lower Norfair and for Ridley. But until then, I don't know. Until then, I just find it's gonna be like way too risky to attempt. Yeah, I'm playing a randomizer still, and I'm still playing the same one. Oh, there's actually a better way I can take to get out of here. Never really tried that one out. I'd have to just learn how to play the game in the first place before really doing any speedruns of it, to say. There's still another item in Norfair I can go look at, and just hope that might be the Varia suit. Nice. This check really shouldn't take long with all my mobility upgrades. And there was the Varia suit the whole time. All I had to do was just go here and I could have had it much sooner. Instead I had to make all these nonsense item checks that led to nothing, essentially. No, I think I got an even better way to lower Norfair at this point. As soon as I can get through here, that would be great. So down we go. Then back through here. Back through this door. Then back through here also. And now we can start heading towards Lower Norfair like this. Just gonna quickly pick up these power bombs and then I'll just head right on in here. And then we now have to get another gravity jump. But I'm actually somewhat okay with these, so this should be reasonable enough to just try and get. Should be okay with this. Alright, we got it first try. Nice. First try and we're already up and going into Lower Norfair. Just got up already. So now we can just go and try and finish everything off. Had to waste time trying to find that Varia suit. And I could have made far fewer item checks otherwise. Could have just looked for fewer items, which would have really just helped us out. It would have made things go by a lot faster. Having fewer items to look for. I'm gonna pick these guys off, so getting up here is at least gonna be somewhat easier. Yeah, I got another tricky wall jump to try and pull off, so I'm gonna clear those guys out. Give myself a better chance at actually getting up here. Almost. That'll do it. That's gonna get us up there. And we almost fell down, like, twice. This guy's just being extra annoying right now, apparently. Sometimes these guys are extra annoying, it seems. Sometimes they just pretty much don't let you do anything. I think I can actually just leave that. Pretty sure I can afford to just leave that there. Now then, we're at the Elite Pirate Room. Hoping I can just pick up more super missiles. Yeah, I could certainly use those, to say the least. Those just help when it comes to fighting against Ridley. Those just help quite a bit when it comes to fighting Ridley. So I have 22. I wanted more than this, ideally. It's not that bad with all the resources I'm gonna have. I'd like to get to at least 30 to 35 missiles. Well, super missiles, though. So that I can just do a bulk of the fight with using those. So it'll go by quickly. I guess we're just gonna have to go like this and get the fight done like so. We'll just go in with exactly 30. Hopefully Ridley won't move around too much. Yeah, okay, he's still moving around quite a bit. Now I gotta switch to regular missiles. Which all do 6 times less damage than the super missiles did against them. Hence why those super missiles are so valuable against Ridley in the first place. I'll have to finish him off with charge beam shots at this point. I guess I'll have to do it. Yeah, I thought I heard about that in Nightmare mode already. So even harder than do or die mode. How much harder, perhaps, are the rooms in Nightmare mode? Okay, these guys don't even die to missiles, apparently. Now they're completely blocking the way out for me. I'm gonna have to dig into my reserve tanks. They're just kind of blocking the way out for me. They're gonna force me to dig into my reserve tanks, those enemies there. They kind of just slow me down on the way out. Yeah, that's kind of where not having a screw attack kind of screws you over. Yeah, sometimes you kind of get screwed by not having the screw attack. And that's just one of those times. Now I have to get all the way to Turian to just go and close it up there. Whoops. Not even sure how I missed that jump at all. Oh wow, that gravel beam is actually a one-hit kill against these crabs, apparently. Apparently that can just one-hit kill them somehow. I just gotta get myself up to this door. Alright, I guess that'll do. At least that's gonna get us up to the door. Alright, we can now finally get this seed done. Wasted a lot of time looking for that Varia suit. If I would have had that sooner, then that would have changed everything, to say the least. Having that sooner would have certainly changed everything. But yeah, that's just the thing sometimes. You just never know where it actually is. I have to search almost everywhere for it. Now I have one last thing to go and do. Spoke too soon? Yeah, you did. One last thing to do is go and fight Mother Brain. One last thing. Is that, and then an escape sequence, and also the Metroid's just before that, but this usually doesn't take too long compared to everything else, because by this point you'll have, like, all the items you'd need anyway, so just beat the seed by the time you get here. You'll have everything anyways by the time you're here. Freeze that, and that, and go in here. Whoops. Guess we'll be using power bombs to finish off these two guys. Okay, this actually worked out perfectly. We're gonna have just enough E-tanks to survive this attack here. We're gonna have just enough health to survive that. I'm only too sure that actually is. It's likely the same Metroid. That the Space Pirates tried to steal, and then Samus stole it back. Yep, indeed. Whoops, let's not do that. One hour, 49 minutes. Wonder how much of the time was actually spent trying to get to the Varia suit. And then there was also some time spent trying to survive in Norfair without the Varia suit. Yeah, if I would have just had that item that much sooner, then that would have changed everything. Let's just see what our in-game timer is and then get Zelda 2 up and running. I'm gonna say it's probably something like a 1:25 in-game time. My best ever in-game time was 59 minutes. 1:28. That's almost 30 in-game time minutes slower right there. This is the one I just rolled earlier here. And now Zelda 2 is open. Randomized Zelda 2 specifically. With everything in it that can be randomized is randomized. So I will wait for my timer to open up again. And then I'll just jump right back into running randomized Zelda 2. So once the timer is back on screen, then I'll start running this some more. So now we can jump right back into Max Rando Zelda 2. I'm not going to waste any time, we're just going to get this started. Interesting what we start with. Yeah, that says 1 gem. Just looking to see what we currently have, what we started with. We started with 8 heart containers, so dying probably isn't going to be a problem, especially in the early game. Dying probably won't be an issue for a while. That plus we have the candle, which is going to make the early game. Then again, the 8 heart containers would have been enough. Didn't really need the candle on top of that. I guess it's just a bonus then, being able to actually see all the enemies right away. Yeah, I'd be almost dead if I had like the normal 4 heart containers to start with, but I got lucky and started with 8. And yes, you can start from anywhere between 1 and 8 heart containers. Ended up getting all 8. And then there's some seeds where you can start with 1 heart container, and it's just pretty brutal starting off. Hoping you rolled at least something halfway decent for a maximum number of heart containers. You could get one for maximum also, but that's pretty unlikely. Well, the maximum number can't be anything less than what you started with, by the way. I'll definitely take the attack level at this point. I think I'll just grab this. That's a full heal right there. I'll just take life 3, I guess, for now. Could've maybe just saved that for when I was about to die, though. Honestly, would've made more sense anyways. Okay, I have to go down here, it looks like. This seems to be the only way I can currently go, is just down here. I just started with fire, which is combined with thunder. I started off with that. That's what I started with. If you could believe it. Started with that. I'll still take it, even if it's only 50. I'll go for attack 3. Because, well, high attack level's always nice. I'll quickly check out Death Mountain, see if I maybe find Hammer Cave or Spectacle Rock. If it takes too much effort, then I'm probably gonna back out of it. If it starts to get, like, too time-consuming, I'm probably gonna double back out of this place. I already have a lot of caves I can just check without having to actually go through any. So that's the sort of logic I was going with. That was just one of the exits. I want to try and go through here. I'll take 3 in attack. Okay, so I see Spectacle Rock, but sadly I'm not next to it, so... I also don't have the boots, so I can't just go along the coastline. Can't do that either. Now my magic level just went up. I think I'll just double back out of Death Mountain since I'm still missing the boots. It's probably gonna be wiser to just leave Death Mountain for now. Not gonna bother staying there. Okay, we just got the magic key. That's a good find. That means I can just start doing palaces and don't have to really worry about running out of keys. That right there is also a pretty huge find. That magic key. I still would like to get the glove, though, and also just see what the rest of the West Continent looks like. There's still the rest of the West to go check out. So let's keep on doing that. Oh yeah, I must have seen that by now. Yeah, I definitely saw it. Are you trying to say Boulevard of Broken Dreams or drama? Boulevard of Broken Drama. It would also work. That's just the other end of the jump cave. So I clearly don't need to go through there. Yeah, I was just here. I was just looking at the two ends of Jump Cave, which clearly don't need to go travel through it if I can just go through that on the overworld. Clearly I have no reason to go through Jump Cave at all. I guess we'll try and go through here, just to see where else on the map we're gonna end up. Because I checked that bottom left corner to find, like, nothing useful at all. Okay, so I clearly haven't been anywhere up here yet. Now I'm seeing another palace I can try and go into. That's Palace 5. Those columns that I recognize, plus the fact there's no red jar in that statue, so that's Palace 5. I'll opt to not do that one, since I actually have to only do one other palace. That's not the final one. Since 5 is one of the longer ones, I'm gonna opt to not do that. That's just the point bag right there. I guess I'll take Magic 3. Oh, I'm gonna get Life 3 as well while we're at it. I guess I'll get both of them. There's another point bag. Yeah, Zelda 2 is pretty different from the rest of the games in the Zelda franchise. Yeah, first things first, like, most Zelda games aren't side-scrollers like this one is. It's just switching between this top view, like you'd expect from any Zelda game, and then it's just switching between that and side-scroller. think Zelda 2 might be like the only Zelda game that really does that. And we're gonna get the cross, really. There's that river I can't cross because I don't have boots. That's another Death Mountain entrance. And it puts me right in front of Spectacle Rock. Now that works out perfectly. Puts me right in front of this rock I wanted to go check earlier. And it's just a point bag. What's in the rest of these caves, though? I'm just curious what the rest of these caves might have. Okay, Hammer Cave and Spectacle Rock were not too far from one another. So I can get both the items out of Death Mountain, actually. Just have to find the right entrance was all. Yes, I actually did manage to get a discounted Thunder spell that I actually started the game with. Fire God combined with Thunder, and I actually started off with that spell. So I think it's safe to say I got things pretty easy this seed. One gem to place, and then that spell to start with. Well, maybe not that easy. I still have to get the glove, eventually. Sometimes that just ends up being one of the last items I find. Okay, Death Mountain had the boots. So I think I can just actually dip out of Death Mountain right now because I can kind of just go back to where I was by taking the shortcut since I now have boots. So this shortcut's now open to me. That's Palace 4. Just looking to see what's where, perhaps. So I'm still missing 2 item caves in the west currently. Yeah, there's still 2 item caves in the west I have yet to actually search out. So I would like to find both of those now. Don't really remember if I went here yet or not. As a matter of fact, we didn't go here yet. And then there's also going to be Trophy Cave to find, and then we can start going east at that point. Not wrong on a technicality, it's technically a Game Boy. Don't think I've been in here either yet. But it's not Trophy Cave. I'm gonna guess maybe down here is Trophy Cave. Town of Mito, first things first. So if only I could get the downstab now, but can't quite get it just yet. And here's Trophy Cave. Now we're looking at it. I'm guessing hip-hop artist, right? Oh, so produces music, doesn't just perform it, I see. We're gonna go east. And see what we can find out there. Alright, I don't have downstab currently. I'll take Magic 5. I don't know about getting Attack 5, it might not happen. This seed, it might not happen that I get Attack 5. Doesn't seem very likely. It's down stab, and it's a sword technique you can use to just attack enemies from above. You can stab your sword downwards to be able to hit stuff. Can both open up some really quick kills on enemies, and it just also makes running away from stuff a lot easier. You can actually just bounce over enemies with a down stab without actually having them hurt you. Alright, here's another item cave. I actually do want some health. Exactly like that. That exactly. And we just found the trophy. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna have another reason to go west besides getting the downstab. I guess I'll take that level while we're at it. I'll take life 5 too while we're at it. I just hope we get that glove soon, because if I don't get that, then I don't know what to say. Probably gonna be in for a long ride if we can't find that. So I have Spell. She wants 7 match containers, that lady. I only have 4, because that's how many you start with. Yeah, we already actually have the spell in slot 7, so no need to talk to the wizard in this town. I'm just going to go and see what item is in the spell tower, and then I'm going to leave the town and come back if I can ever get 7 match containers. One of the match containers I need. So would still need 2 more to talk to that lady and get her item. Alright, I still don't have downstab yet. I guess there's going to be a point bag here, I'll just pick that up. Okay, so we're looking at a water tile now, so there could be something useful on here. It's another match container. We still really do want to hit that glove, though. Nothing there. Nothing there either, besides just red jars I currently don't need. Death Valley is probably going to be a pain without Fairy. But I might as well just go and check to see... Actually, no. I think I've seen all the other palaces at this point. Aside from Death Valley and Maze Island, of course. So I think I will be better off just going over to Maze Island. Checking the palace there. And if Maze Island doesn't have Great Palace, then it's in Death Valley. Technically, yes, it's been randomized, Zelda 2, to just have all the items in different places. So yeah, I have every major item except for the glove, still. And this just leads us back here. Yeah, we got every major item, but still not the glove somehow. I guess going up here is probably my next best move. I'm still in the mood for more spells, so let's check the town, and we can get a spell from here. Okay, we got Shield. I hope I can hit Fairy, because it's just generally a very useful spell to have, Fairy. And also Thunder, because we might end up needing that in the end to fight Thunderbird. It all depends on exactly how the Great Palace gets scrambled in this. Because I'm playing on settings that just make it so this boss is not necessarily, but could be required to be fought. In other words, we may or may not have to fight Thunderbird. So it's just random as to whether or not the Thunder spell will actually be required. Within the past 3 seeds I played recently, 2 of them I did need Thunder, and then like the most recent one I did need it. What does the glove do? It lets me break blocks in palaces. And Great Palace is usually full of these blocks. In most cases, you're usually unable to get through the Great Palace without the glove because of how many blocks there are. And without that glove, you would never be able to break any of them. We hit Reflect. Probably not going to need Reflect that badly at this point. And there's an extra life I'm probably not going to need either. That didn't come with the original game. And that tile has a red jar on it. So I'm gonna see what's over here. I can go to Maze Island now if I wanted to, but there's still some other caves I'm gonna want to check, actually. Because there's one more cave I've yet to find that has some major item potentially in it. This is that very cave that could have something major in it. It's just another point bag. There's probably nothing else to even do out here. I've already found all these major locations already. Alright, so Maze Island it is. Palace 2 is on Maze Island. Okay, so I'm gonna go and look for the items here first, see what they are, and then come back to Palace 2 later. Because what if one of these two items is the glove? That way I won't have to go digging Palace 2 for its item, plus there's the possibility that it could actually get locked out of doing Palace 2, because there's one room I need the glove to pass through, because there's blocks you can't break by any other means. So we're gonna find the kid on Maze Island. So I might see myself actually just trying to get some other spells. Just thinking there might be the vague possibility that thunder could be required. So I guess being ready for that would be nice. I think I've already checked up here, actually. That's gonna level me up. Nice. Just got another level up. But I still want to see what items might be here, perhaps. Because what if Glove just shows up here somewhere? Alright, let's see what the second Maze Island item is. It's a point bag. Might be safe to say at this point the point bags are useless. Considering how much more experience it's going to take to actually be able to level anything else up by now. I'm just going to go and give Palace 2 a shot anyways with the hopes that I'm not locked out of it. So we're going to go in here. This is the room I can't actually go through without a glove, so I have to turn back there. So let's see where this leads to. If this leads to a dead end, then clearly no point in doing this palace. That leads to a dead end, so Palace 2 is off limits without the glove. Consequently, the glove can't even be in there either. Let's just see which palace this is and what's in here. I'm gonna give this one a look-see. Just so I have more information about what I can and can't do without the glove. I'm pretty sure this is Palace 3 just by these enemies I'm seeing here. Yeah, this is indeed Palace 3. I might actually be able to level up at this point, just by spamming Discounted Thunder Spell. No, but we can fight a boss here and just place a gem. Well, we can do that if we wanted to. We can place one of the gems now. Except this is definitely going to take more time without a down stab, for sure. Now on to the rest of the fight. I actually do want to claim one more level up because I'm just so close to getting it. And then I can get attack 5. And then from here on out I probably won't be getting any more levels. I'll just be looking for the glove in the Great Palace at this point. Okay, I can actually go see what the item is in Palace 3. And it's the glove. Alright, so we just got the glove and now we can just get on out of there. So I might just... I don't know. I might just be able to go for the Great Palace right now like this. I could possibly get in without a downstab, who knows. I'm gonna have to just go and see if, perhaps, we are near Great Palace. Oh boy. This won't be very easy to get out of unless I just do that. Oh wait, I actually have Thunder, I just realized. I actually had it this whole time. So as long as we're not upstab or downstab locked, we can just finish the seed like this. Now that we got the glove. Palace 1 is here. So the Great Palace is obviously elsewhere. Now we just have to find it, though. So I have to now somehow find the Great Palace somewhere. It might be in the west somewhere, for all we know. Gonna guess it's probably in the west. It's not this one either, that was Palace 4. Well, if it's not this one, then we have to go back east for it. Okay, we clearly would have to go back east at this point. I'm tempted to just... Okay, I guess it's not there. Maze Island had Palace 2. Death Valley had Palace 1. This was Palace 3 over here. It's in the east somewhere. There's just one final palace I need to find that'll be, like, GP. As soon as I can get to it, that is. I know where the rest of them are, but it's just one palace I now have to find. Might squeeze some of that in later tonight, perhaps. I'm trying to find one final palace, but I just can't seem to find it at all. Here's to hoping I don't level up before I end up actually finding the palace. I'm probably gonna go back up here, most likely. All I know is we have to find this palace somewhere. Gonna guess it was maybe back here this whole time, since I never really did check this part of the East Continent at all. So I'm gonna guess that final palace is out here somewhere. Simply due to lack of other places to really go look. And there it is. That has to be it. The one place I just didn't check. And it turns out it's the Great Palace. So let's just hope we don't need upstab or downstab. If we need neither of these, then we'll be perfectly fine to just finish up the Great Palace. If we don't have to go fetching either one of these, then we should be good to go. This is going to be a real pain in the ass without a downstab. Especially considering just how quickly I'm losing life. There already goes like over half my health bar, and that was just the first room I had to deal with. Well, I know for a fact we have to go up at least. Hopefully this isn't going to be too crazy a Great Palace. I mean, not having downstab's certainly putting me at a disadvantage here. Still might be doable without, though. On a technicality, it'll still probably be, like, doable. It's just gonna be harder, of course. It's gonna be harder. Or upstab blocked. We need upstab, at least. We need the upstab. So that's required of us, apparently. So there's the town of Darunia, which is thankfully very close to the Great Palace. So I need to get either Fairy or Jump, or I'm still probably out of luck here. Because without either one of those, I can't even get the upstab. We still might be shit out of luck if I can't hit either one of those. I did find the kid on Maze Island much earlier, so we can now return the kid. And we got Fairy. Which we sadly had to get at the very end. Only because either one of these is required to get the upstab. Which I didn't start with. No, I was forced to do this. So we had to get that. There were simply no other ways in the Great Palace I could have possibly gone. Let's hope we're not downstab blocked as well, because then that would be another thing I'd have to get before actually finishing up the seed. So yeah, we definitely needed the glove, that much is confirmed. Because without that, you can't even break any blocks in the first place. So I was definitely right about needing that glove. Turns out we also need the upstab. So, hence I just got the upstab now. least these rooms are easy enough to get through. So getting back to the room I got stuck at won't take too long. I do not need that at all. So let's hope I can get up here without jump also. Yeah, it's actually looking like it's going to be very doable without jump. I can just cast Fairy and get up here easily. Yeah, we got upstab blocked. And yeah, thankfully for me, Fire and Thunder are combined. I'll probably go check this way first. Now he decides to jump. I'm being faced with like two left-facing paths, so it's kind of hard to say exactly where I should go. This could be like a valid path for me to take, we'll see. Yeah, because of this cheap Thunder spell, I think I can actually get away with not having downstab. Unless a room explicitly prevents me from going through it without. Which is always possible. But I seem to get, like, forced to have the upstab more often than the downstab to just clear certain Great Palaces. Eon Drop. It's always worth just taking a peek over here just to see. This is a room I'll fall into anyway, so never mind. That's a room I just fall into. So I'm gonna go jump down the hole now. Or fly down it, specifically. Puts us here. Yeah, I'll be down to my last life. I'm probably gonna be at my last life. Yep. That guy is gonna kill me. One of these rooms now we're looking at. I'll probably just fly through with Fairy just to prevent like any chance of me just dying in here. There's certainly a lot of places just fall to your doom, so Fairy it is. Oh, because I don't have downstab, look what I gotta do to get through this room. Look what I'm gonna have to do now. I have to actually break most of these blocks now myself to just get through here. And now it can fall through. I gotta do that. I think I'm actually gonna opt to try and just get myself a red jar. So I have more resources to work with. Let's see where this drop leads us to. Okay. I was hoping it wasn't going to be the other room that looked like the one I was in not too long ago. Dead end. Now I'm not even exactly sure as to where we're going. I'm not so sure whether or not this is going to work out for us first try. I'm starting to have second thoughts here. I'm kind of having second thoughts now. That puts us in this kind of room. At least it's going to feature mostly smaller enemies, thankfully for me. And that brings me to this kind of room. Except I need downstab to get to that ferry. So getting that ferry is not going to be an option. I need downstab for that. These rooms are usually nice and empty. Thunderbird. We're just gonna go for it. Thunderbird fight confirmed. Kinda had to think about that for a couple seconds, though. Because I know for a fact I don't necessarily have to fight this guy. Like, there could either be Dark Link behind this guy, or it could just be some dead end, and I could have just completely wasted my time fighting him. We never really know until we've seen the other side of Thunderbird's room. We'll never really know. That or we beat the game without ever finding Thunderbird, that too. So we never really know for sure. Thunderbird drops a key, yet there aren't any locked doors in this palace at all. Nope, it keeps on going. I'm just gonna hop over this guy and not waste any more time with him. Come on, please, Dark Link. Another drop. Except I feel like this is actually probably gonna send me backwards and not forwards. This probably made me just go back anyways. Then I'll probably see the Eon drop. Yes, I will, as a matter of fact. That was the wrong way. Both went into Great Palace without a downstab, and also, of course, not too surprisingly, went down all of the wrong paths again. And let's just do the usual of going down all the wrong paths. Let's just keep on going the wrong way. I don't see why not. So this could have been a much shorter Great Palace if I just went the right way sooner, but I must have just went down a wrong turn, and then just had to see most of the Great Palace because of that, without actually getting to Dark Link. He still managed to take me out. It was certainly a good try, though, trying to just dodge him. At least now I don't have to deal with them anymore. I could have gone this way earlier, so let's just see if this could have been the right way. No, extra life. So I don't know. There's gotta be another fork in the road that I need to just try a different path on. Okay, I guess that'll work out for me. Oh, this room I gotta get through again. Gotta run through all this again now. Certainly possible if that's the case. I still must be going the right way because I don't see any other paths to go down. That leads me back to the Eon drop. So I'm supposed to go down here no matter what. Oh, I think I know where I have to go, actually. It was either fighting Thunderbird or going left. I think I was actually intended to go to the left instead of fighting Thunderbird. I'm starting to think that might have been it the whole time. Instead of going left, I should have fought Thunderbird. I mean, instead of fighting Thunderbird, I should have gone left. And then I probably would have found the way to Dark Link by doing that. I'm starting to think that that was it. And by fighting Thunderbird, I just completely screwed myself over. Out of a sub-hour time. Nice. Let's just heal ourselves up right now. Get some health back. As a matter of fact, I did have to go down here. And then I probably had to hang a left, because I remembered going to the right led to a dead end, so I had to hang a left from here. Then that led to this room. You gotta be fucking kidding. So I was going the right way this entire time until I decided to fight Thunderbird. And that's probably then, like, the exact place where I made the mistake, is when I fought Thunderbird. Right? Gonna not use that fairy magic here. Oh, there's also, like... I could have gone up this elevator, too, right? Yeah, I could have gone up here as well. This would have been another one of my options I didn't take earlier. This here would have been another one of my options. Which then would have led me into that red Foca. The order of the rooms are also randomized, yes. So I'm usually just guessing trying to guess the right path through the palace, and I often seem to guess wrong, apparently. I often seem to have this habit of just guessing incorrectly, too. No, we're still not quite done with the palace yet. It's still going. I am really starting to run out of health. How many of these elevator rooms are you gonna give me here? Let's just get all the elevator rooms, actually. And that's where Dark Link was this whole time. So if I wouldn't have gone to fight Thunderbird, I wouldn't have screwed myself. Yeah, that really long Great Palace with a fork in the road that asks you to fight Thunderbird, and it's actually the wrong path. That fork in the road, though. So will I soon enough later as well, because I've just beaten the seed. Now I need to just take out Dark Link. One gem, and it took me an hour to get the seed done. An hour and 5 minutes. Also, it took a while to find the glove, needed upstab, and then Great Palace just decided to be a really long one again. Another long Great Palace. I'd like to get more sub-hour seeds. Or better yet, even faster than that. Because with, like, perfect luck, I could probably get a seed done in under 30 minutes, most likely.